Well, let's talk about 300 first. So how big of a deal is that?
You know, it's a nice accomplishment. You know, and if you go down to my office downstairs, you know, the kids over the years and coaches over the years, I got a 100-win plaque, which, you know, okay, you'd think that's pretty awesome. You know, it took 6, 7, 8 years to get, and then also we got a 200 plaque. You know, and that was, you know, and you know, so I guess it's an amazing accomplishment for the team and the program. You know, and I'm just fortunate that I've been a part of it. You know, I really honestly, you know, I knew it was coming, but was I looking forward to it? You know, I'm looking at each match, trying to get the kids to be better and the team to keep moving forward.
Well, just for the coach to be around that long to have 300 wins, pretty impressive, and shows that he's running a good program that can keep building each year and get better and better.
What makes the program successful?
Well, I think I'm going to have to attribute to the coaches and the kids that we've got. You know, I really believe we're doing things right here. We started, you know, when I became head coach 20 years ago, even before that, we started a little kids program. We just started our little kids program this last Monday night. We have 29, I believe, pre-K, kindergarten, and first graders up here on a Monday night for an hour. And then we turn around, we run almost another 20 second, third, and fourth graders. And then that feeds into our junior high where we're running 40 to 50 kids. And I'm going to Provincetown tonight after practice tonight because Coach Hovey over there, we've got a Panther Club over there, and we're running, he's over 30 kids over there. So what we are doing at those lower levels to get the kids' interest, to get parents knowledge of the sport, because a lot of people don't know what wrestling is. They see the WWE and the chairs and the ladders and the chains, you know, and they think, but that's not what it's about.
I think he's just found a way to motivate the wrestlers to keep trying and like always get better and keep the kids coming out. I think that's a big part of it, just being able to get the kids to want to do it.
You know, coming from Iowa, I was a big wrestling kid. You know, my uncle wrestled, placed in state. You know, I always tell everybody, you know, it was weird. You open the Sunday paper, and we had in Des Moines was the Big Peach, and front page wasn't basketball, it was wrestling. It was Iowa wrestling, Iowa State wrestling, or all the local wrestling was always on the front page. So I mean, and so when I come to here, you know, and wrestling is important, but it wasn't the status that Iowa has it. I think we're getting there. I think Northern Illinois is really producing some really good wrestling in this area, and we're being competitive even crossing the border into Iowa. Probably the highlight of my career was we went to state, I think it was 2010, and both my son and daughter were on the team. And I think that was at Oregon, you know, having the pleasure of celebrating with the team and my kids and my wife and everybody. That was probably one of the biggest highlights, you know. And then my highlights is, you know, seeing these kids that, you know, are good kids, but not great kids, but getting them to 20 wins. You know, sometimes that's just the best, is, you know, if we can get 20 wins out of a kid. And that's a highlight in itself. And then, you know, it's icing on the cake, you know, seeing Dylan Binion, you know, all the injuries and things he went through over the years and getting down and getting to the top, being in that finals match was, you know, another great experience. You know, Nick Morphew, let's go back. Nick Morphew getting to the finals, you know, our first finalist, you know, haven't been there, not been in a show, not knowing what to expect, and, you know, standing there with him and under the lights, and, you know, that's pretty amazing. I got so many stories I could go on forever. His dad does the book. Dick Morande does our clock. They've been with me since and again, my past. I started out as Provincetown assistant coach. I came here, I was assistant coach for 2 years before I came the head coach for 1 year, and then I was the head coach of the whole program for the last 20. So, and I've had a lot of people. I said I can't thank everybody enough that have been a part. Like I said, Dick Morande Morphew, Barry Morphew, and then like I said, Nick, even when he was younger, every time he was home from break. But, you know, I've got Justin Ziegler, used to be at Polo, was another coach. We got Derek Cox, who's the head coach at Rock Falls, doing real well up there. He was part of the very first co-op team. So, you know, we produced coaches coming out of our program.
He's there with you with your up and downs, and like even if you lose, he'll put it blunt sometimes that you need to do better, but it's what you need to do to like get better.
here, but he left the ball before we're on field.
One had a Superman outfit on.
And your champion at 182 pounds, class 1A, a senior and now two-time state champ, Kyle Paterni. Talk about a fathead. They only get like the parents and maybe 2 or 3 people. We had a whole section last night filled, most of the day yesterday. That's just awesome that everybody comes out to support these kids. Then we got to thank our boosters. Nikki Frederickson texted me, you know, everything that's done behind the scenes by our boosters, our junior high coaches to keep our program going forward. You know, little kids that we want to keep going that way, and it's going to happen by everything that's taking place at the lower levels. Not trying to really things off, but I'm just so proud. 19 years as a co-op. Had a state qualifier every year, 19 years. The last 5 years we brought home state medals. And I was trying to figure out how to say the last 2 years we brought home 3 medals each year. So I don't know, Dose Trey, I don't know how you go there, but that's just awesome. What else did we gain from this weekend? Memories that they will have for the rest of their lives. I got a new hat. I got a $4 water bottle from Assembly Hall. I got headache and backaches. What else happened? Oh, 3 state medalists.